All right, everyone, welcome back. Welcome to the next lesson. This lesson is going to be about win probability, how to calculate it, and how to understand it. So, last lesson we went over the negative, the minus, which is a favorite, the positive, which would be the underdog, and everything being based off of hundreds. So, win probability, also known as implied probability. There's also going to be something called the true probability. And you're also going to learn something called the VIG or your hold, which we'll get to that a little later on. So this one here, I'm going to give another example. Minus 150. Minus 150, obviously we know that since it's minus, that's the favorite there. But how do we turn this into a percentage that we understand? Obviously, the whole goal is to find an edge. Anywhere you can find an edge, it's just going to help you win a little bit more than obviously losing. So minus 150, the formula to calculate these things is going to be 150 divided by 100 plus 150 in this scenario, since we're betting, or since the line is 150. So it would be 150 divided by 250. And that's going to give us our percentage. So let's calculate that. So we're going to do 150 divided by 250. And what we're going to get here is 60%. So in this scenario, 150 is going to be a 60% chance. And if we're just using kind of a line here to go off of 150, we'll just say this is NFL. Let's just pick somebody random, Josh Allen, to go over 160 yards passing, which that would be a blessing of a line there. You would usually hit that pretty easily, but so to go over. So in this case here, it would be a 60% chance, since the line is at minus 150, for him to go over 160 yards passing. So that's how you calculate. Once again, your formula would be, if it's minus 150 or if it's minus 110, it would be 110 divided by, since everything's based off of hundreds, 100 plus 110. So that's how you calculate your win probability or your implied probability for a line like that. Now, for the positive, so let's just say that this line is plus 200 now, right? So it's going to be a little bit different. Since it's a positive, since it's a plus, it's going to be opposite. So instead of doing 150, like if it was minus on the front, you're going to be dividing off of 100. So it would be 100 divided by 200 plus 100. So it's positive, you're the underdog. So the money that you're going off of is going to be on the front in this situation when it's positive. So it's flipped. So in this situation, it's 100 divided by 300. And you calculate that. So we're doing 100 divided by 300. And you're going to have 33% on on this one here. Now what that means, let's say this was plus 200 for Josh Allen to go under 160 yards passing. Once again, this is very hypothetical speaking. I mean, this is a horrible example to give off of his passing yards, but let's just say that that's the line. So plus 200 for him to go under on 160 yards passing. Your win probability, if you went this route, would be 33% chance of him going under, which that would be unlikely. So 33% would be your implied probability. That's the formula for positives. Next video, I'm going to show you guys how to find the hold. Every sportsbook has a hold. It could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8% that they're holding, which means it's just going to take away from finding your true balance of understanding your true probability. But that'll be on the next video.